Verizon Center filled to capacity. Welcome, basketball fans, to a very special Veterans Day edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. The Washington Wizards here at home in an interconference matchup. Should be a good one. And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Martin Wiggins out on the perimeter. Towns is out there with Garnett. And it's Lopez in at the point. Now here's Wall, and the foul called on Freak. That's his first foul.
Well, that was a quick foul for him there. The refs are certainly calling it close.
Nene into the lane, and it falls over the rim and in.
You can't give him that shot. A few open looks are all it takes to get him in the zone.
Here's Wiggins, and he gets it to go.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Here's Wall to the middle. It's stolen by Garnett. And Towns the bucket on the assist by Martin.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Wall attacking. Second chance shot, and he gets it to go. Nene's got his second bucket of the night.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
4 makes on 4 tries. Everything's falling early. 100% can't do better than that.
Ball against Lopez. Oh, that's blocked. And now the Timberwolves on the break. And it's Martin missing.
Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
Beal gets a wide open look. Kept alive by Washington. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Kevin, the Wizards head coach had a couple of moments for me. I asked him about the player he'll try to key on in this matchup, and he had no hesitation saying Kevin Garnett. He said what makes KG special and such a problem to deal with is he can control games on both ends of the floor with his offensive and defensive skill set. Saying he has so much length, it makes it very difficult around both keys for us.
And thank you for that, Doris. So for the Wizards, their last game a loss to Golden State.
And despite the outcome, I think they'll feel a little better about that game. There are a lot of positives that they can take away from that performance.
And I think that's exactly what they have to do, guys. Don't dwell on the final score. You know, think about the things you did well and move forward and take it from there. You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
You're all about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up. Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And Wall with the slam.
Sometimes when you want something done, you got to do it yourself. That dunks the shot in the arm they need to really cut into that lead.
Well, Greg, it certainly got everybody on their bench up and off their seats and cheering.
Yeah, that could be an instant momentum shift. That certainly was a rim wrecker.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Minnesota.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught them off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steal.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
And that one's good by Lopez.
Yeah, quick trigger. And from that range, if he senses the defenders have backed off, forget about it.
Here's Towns, takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Their interior defense has been dismal.
Yeah, they're losing the battle in the paint.
From 10 feet out, Gord's hot misses.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
And Towns gets it to go.
And there are more points tacked on here to the early lead.
And it's a nice lead as well. I mean, it's no mystery how they've done it. They're attacking the basket.
And let's take a look now at the stats for Gortat. Good season for him last year. 15th in blocks, and he was among the top 20 rebounders in the league. Never shy about throwing his weight around in the paint.
And, you know, anytime you take it inside against him, you know it may be coming back the other way.
Timberwolves leading by 11. Here's Lopez. Traps in the tray. Lopez has got 10.
They're in the position they're in right now, thanks in no small part to the show that he's putting on in this period.
Wall, that's good.
I'll tell you what, they better tighten up that D on Wall. Otherwise, it'll be trouble.
Minnesota's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Here's Lopez. Garnett, the screen. And he hits again from deep. 3 more points from Lopez.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Now, here's Nene. He's coming off a 13-point game against Golden State. The kick out to Wall. Again, the Wizards score.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
Lopez dishes to Towns. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Towns has got 12 points in the game.
Well, he's in a groove right now. The touch is flowing. 6 of 6 from the field.
And it looks like he's having one of those games, guys. He's starting to feel it.
Nene. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And that was Gortat. Usually scores, but that time set a nice screen.
And the shot is good. 6 points for Andrew Wiggins.
And it's like raining buckets right now. I wonder if this is the early stages of a blowout.
Well, we got to be careful. Don't want to get ahead of ourselves just yet. But it has been pretty ugly so far, no doubt about that. You can't get in a much better position for the 3 than that. Everything was right on target. It just didn't fall.
Martin with the bucket.
That's far too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
3 of their last 5 makes come from beyond the arc. The defense has to react quicker.
Now here's Nene. 6 points for him. Nice ball movement by Washington. And Dudley kicks to Nene. The pass to Dudley. A 3-pointer off the mark. Minnesota leading by 18. Outside Martin. The tray. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Gortat misses. Here's Wiggins. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
And just a solid way to start the game. 4 of 5.
Lopez with the steal. Dishes to Martin. Here's Wiggins. The second effort. He takes it up and lays it in. Wiggins has got 10 points.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations, Greg, have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
So both teams making some changes here.
Timeout is charged for Washington. Get ready to go, Wizard Girls!
And now it's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's best fast break teams from a season ago. 5th, the Timberwolves.
I mean, it's a crowd-pleasing style, right? I mean, this club just got out and ran at every possible chance.
Anderson, he's checked in for Washington. Gary Neal comes in for Beal. Gorgie Dang's checked in for Minnesota. Look at the last game for the Minnesota Timberwolves. It was a win against the Magic in Orlando.
And the deciding factor in that one was their success from the floor. I mean, they just hit big shots time and time again.
Yeah, just the way you want it when you're the road team. Don't even give the fans a chance to get into it.
Now here's Anderson after the miss from Ricky Rubio. That's good. Timberwolves leading by 23. Here's Lopez. Neal pulls it in.
They've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass today.
Yeah, and it's already gotten them a +5 margin in the rebound column.
Now here's Anderson. No one near Wall as he lets it go. No good from outside. To the right side. Rubio, the pass to Lopez. That's in, coming off an assist from Rubio. 16 points for Freak.
Everything going according to the script for them offensively so far.
Clark, shots be falling. That's for sure. They're scoring with a tremendous amount of confidence.
You went straight playground old school there, partner.
So it's Minnesota now, following the three-pointer by Washington, and he gets the bucket.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing 4 of the last 5 makes coming from long range.
Lopez over to help. Back to Wall. Here's Nene. Minnesota with the rebound. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Wizards team.
And it was a matchup you thought they would have cruised through, but they actually dropped a game in this series last year.
Greg, you know, it was 1-1 split from 2 teams on the opposite side of the standings. And, you know, as we've said many times, anything can happen when you play out of conference.
Wallace, screen on Pekovic. Poked loose. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Fades away. Shot is no good. And the Wizards now going the other way. And here we go. They get it back. Here's Neal. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow just like he got there.
Lopez, no luck.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
Muhammad, that's tipped. 1:25 left to play in the first. And Anderson gets it to go.
You know, that's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range, right at the rim.
And Clark, they might as well keep doing it. I mean, attack the basket until the defense makes an adjustment.
Wall up top, covered by Rubio. Moving it up. And Muhammad the bucket on the assist by Rubio. Rubio's got 4 assists in the game. Washington's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Anderson dishes to Nene. Here's Neal, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
Boy, terrific.
The Timberwolves have gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. On the court for Minnesota, Martin and Wiggins out on the perimeter. Garnett out there with Towns, and it's Lopez in at the point guard position. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, over to you.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Magic delivered quite a performance. He ended with an amazing number of points, and the points were just the start of it. He joined an elite few by walking away with a quadruple double. Just absolutely incredible numbers from him in a game you didn't want to miss. So glad we were here to watch it, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thank you. He played at a level that very few players are capable of playing.
And you know, I'll be interested to see how much he's got left in the tank. I mean, that performance had to take a lot out of him.
Yeah, but you know what? Sometimes supreme confidence can increase your stamina and endurance. So I'll be interested to see how that affects his play.
And Dudley kicks to Gortat, poked loose. Lopez with the steal. And now the Timberwolves on the break. A three-pointer is right on target. Lopez has got 28 points for the game.
And he does it again. What can you say? The defense continues to allow him to get open out there. They've got to know that he can knock down that shot. Put somebody on him.
Wall passes to Gortat. Back to Wall. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Lopez has got 4 rebounds in this game.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum.
Good.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Timberwolves have gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. And the shot is good.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Outside, Wall. Again, the miss by Wall. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Lopez outside from deep three-point range. Gortat with the rebound. Gortat's got 3 rebounds now in this one.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Well, that's another good rebound for him. Hasn't mattered at all that he's given up some inches to a few of the other guys on the floor.
Baseline J on the way, and there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Out of bounds, Minnesota takes possession.
A moment here to see the numbers for Kevin Martin. Last season's performance for him, 7th in three-point field goal percentage. And he was top 10 in free throw percentage. Did not waste opportunities to convert at the line.
And, you know, back to his tremendous efficiency from 3 last year, I tell you what, he's truly a dead-eye shooter when he gets a good look.
Lopez with the steal. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it, too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
And here are the Timberwolves. They're on a 17-7 run. Launches a 3. The rebound by Gortat. And so it's Washington with it. They'll be off to Charlotte for a game against the Hornets. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. And finished off by Martin.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And, Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
Here's Wall. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Lopez has got his 6th rebound on the night.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costly.
And a miss there on the triple. For Washington, they've gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Wall dishes to Dudley, and he gets the bucket. Dudley's got his first 2 points of the night.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, you know, they haven't had to do much work on the perimeter.
Lets it go with a 3. Lopez, no luck. Wizards have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one, short stroked it. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
Knocks down the 3 ball. Lopez has got 36.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Passes it to Oubre. Pass to Wall. Lopez with the steal. Take a look at the most efficient scorers in the NBA from last year's campaign. Freak is second.
Put the ball in the bucket. I mean, that's the name of the game, right? I mean, just ask him. He'll have the answer for you.
On defense, Washington. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away. You know, they're not totally dominating the glass, but they're definitely doing enough to keep this lead right where it is.
Yeah, but they've separated themselves, Clark, in a number of categories, rebounds just being one of them.
It's Wall with the drive.
And that's really the change in our game. It's the overall athletic ability. I love those point guards that can throw it down.
Well, you've talked about that. That's a dose of the modern NBA, Greg. That kind of aerial ability isn't limited now to just the front court anymore.
That's exactly right.
You know, I look at it this way, guys. It seems to me there are more high flyers at guard than anywhere else in the league these days.
Here's Lopez. The shot is off. Now Washington takes it the other way. And Wall kicks to Oubre. Beyond the arc. And it's Wall. That time the assist by Oubre. 15 points for John Wall.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
Lopez, no luck.
It would have been something to see if he could hit that shot from that deep.
Greg, you know it. I know it. There aren't very many guys that can hit from out there. But he is one of them. That's the kind of range he has.
Elbow shot is on the way. That's good on the jump shot. And it's 13 points for Martin.
And you can see the difference with their ability to win with their speed, guys.
Boy, I love the pace and flow that their open court offense has been played with. I mean, it's been coming quietly, but very efficient. Great pass. John Wall is really good at finding the open man.
Wall against Lopez.
Move the ball and stick it too much.
Fades away. Rebound by the Wizards. Oubre's got his third rebound tonight. Wall against Lopez. And Wall. Here we go now. No good.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Lopez with the ball. Now defended by Oubre.
And his performance today, guys, is really a thing of beauty. A triple-double for him today.
Yeah, he's got his hands all over this game, impacting it in just about every category.
Beal from long range. The rebound by Garnett.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
Lopez with the bucket.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
Oubre kicks to Wall. Hits from the high post. Wall's got 9 points in the quarter. 1:32 left in the first half. Shoots the three. Three ball falls through. Another from Lopez.
To be honest, I'm speechless, and that doesn't happen very often. This may be the best shooting performance I've ever seen.
Wall. The shot no good. Excellent D there from Garnett. Martin the pass to Lopez. The three ball. Washington with the rebound. Gortat's got his 5th rebound in this one. And Wall kicks to Dudley. The open shot by Beal. No good. So Minnesota will take it the other way. And after this game wraps up, they're off to Atlanta where they'll take on the Hawks. That's game 4 of 4 out on the road for them. Lopez, no luck. Washington's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Beal's shot is good. And Minnesota has possession. Lopez kicks to Garnett. Timberwolves passing it around. Lopez against Wall, and he gets it to go. Lopez has got 53.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
Wall's shot is off. Minnesota shooting has been outstanding in this game at 58%. And yes, sir, that one drops.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
Goes up from the top of the key. Nice jump shot. Good. Wall's got 11 here in this quarter alone. Here's Lopez. Great look there, but off target.
Not sure.
Now it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, the effort and intensity from a defensive standpoint has just really been superb, really firing up his team.
Guys, I love his activity, patrolling the court, blocking shot after shot out there. He's really made a statement at the defensive end.
The great pair of Wall and Beal are at the guard spots. Nene and Gortat team up in the paint, and it's Dudley in at the 3. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington.
These defenders had better start closing out on those shooters.
That's 2 in a row, and we call that a streak.
Poked away, and so the ball goes out of bounds. Lopez touched it last.
And checking out some numbers for Andrew Wiggins, how he performed last season. He was around 12 points a game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. And guys, no question, he's a guy with some talent, but honestly, even he'd like to see those numbers improve.
And all indications are that he's been working hard on his game. It just hasn't shown up in the box score yet.
Minnesota's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Back to Lopez, pulls it up. Rebound, Washington.
Almost no chance of that shot going in.
Yeah, there were a lot of other places he could have gone with the basketball instead of forcing that shot. Make it 10 of their last 12 points coming off assists.
You have to love the ball movement.
From deep. The rebound by Gortat. Gortat's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. To the middle. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Lopez has got 11 rebounds in the game. And he gets it to go. 16 points for Andrew Wiggins.
And he's been the catalyst all game long. Love how he's distributing the basketball.
No doubt about it, Greg. I mean, when the offense runs through him, it's really smooth.
And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
Kicks to Beal. There's a screen by Gortat. And a foul called on Freak. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Substitution for Wizards. Butler. Anderson.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. And Beal kicks to Wall. And it's sent back by Lopez. Out of bounds. Wizards ball is Washington. Washington keeps possession. Nene kicks to Beal. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Beal's got 10.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities. And he's done the job here all day. Just continues to grab rebounds. What a game for him.
Yeah, you don't see many triple-doubles often.
Timberwolves shooting it quite well in this third quarter, 53%, and the offense is rolling. Drains it from 17 feet out.
An open jump shot there, and their D not putting up any resistance today.
Wall attacking. Lopez with the block. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Lopez touched it last. Lopez with the steal. And here we go. Freak heading to the hoop. Finished off the break. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
Yeah, and another thing, they've created a lot of turnovers, but they've also been able to convert when they've gotten out in transition. Ooh, quick hands on the steal, and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends. Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Great point. I mean, that aggression has allowed them to just create a lot of havoc. And boy, are they taking advantage.
1:07 left in the third. Can't get it to go. Washington's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. All with it. He's picked up by Lopez. Outside for Beal. There's a screen by Gortat. Beal dishes to Gortat. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Lopez, no luck. Washington shooting on 57% from the field in the third. And there's the feed to Beal. Beal can't get that one to fall. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Lopez. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Rebound, Washington. Wall's got his 3rd rebound on the night. He dishes it to Gortat. Wall passes to Dudley. Offline with his 3. Levine got it off in time, but it's no. And thanks again for joining us. Both teams will make substitutions. The Timberwolves have gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. Been some solid looks for them. So on the floor for Minnesota, Lopez. He's in at point guard. Shabazz Muhammad is out there with Garnett. Then there's Pekovic. And it's Levine in at shooting guard. Washington's gone 0-3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. Wall passes to Banner. And that comes off the assist by John Wall.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Lets it go with a 3. Wall with some nice D. And the Wizards with possession. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Fires the 3.
Washington foul. Justin Davis. That's his 3rd personal foul. Shooting for Washington.
And he makes the first.
They're really doing a good job working hard to get inside and draw contact, a little more so than they did in the first half.
And defensively, if you're trying to battle back, you can't keep sending them to the line.
Offensive rebound. Here's Neal. No good.
And that's the way you want to defend. Nice job there.
Always important to have that good interior defense.
That one goes. Count it.
What great touch there on the fadeaway. Man, right in his face.
Lopez over to help. Here's McCallum. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass it.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. Garnett with the screen for Lopez. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer. Lopez has got a pair of 3s here in the 4th quarter for Minnesota. Here's Battle. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
Lopez kicks to Garnett. Pass to Lopez. From deep. Oubre pulls it in. Wizards shooting reasonably well, 45%. And the foul called on Freak. That's his 5th foul.
Boy, it's been a tough go in terms of fouls for him. And my goodness, he can't stay out of the way of fouls.
Chang, he's checked in for Kevin Garnett. They set the pick. McCallum dishes to Neal. Again, the Wizards score.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Here's Lopez. No good on the 3. The Wizards shooting 40% in the 4th. Oubre with it. Now defended by Muhammad. Oubre passes to McCallum. Inside. Fulton. Soft touch off the glass.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Lopez kicks to Pekovic. Here's McCallum. Here's Fulton, and so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2. First free throw is good.
Shooting for Washington, Fulton.
So he gets them both. 1:41 left in the fourth quarter. To the inside. And Muhammad the bucket on the assist from Lopez.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
Here's McCallum. Lopez covering. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Shooting for Washington,
And he's good on the second.
Yeah, he cuts the deficit a little bit, but not as much as he could have. One miss can make a big difference. And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Timberwolves.
And they could do no wrong today, Steve. That's right. This was a team performing to its Clark fullest capability.
Yes, very satisfying win for him, too. A game to remember, and on the other side, definitely one you want to forget as soon as possible.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
It sure is. It's just a 2-gamer since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for Lopez. He did it all tonight, making an impact with more than just his scoring. How about the fact that he got a triple-double? Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
And the shot is good.
And you can hear the disappointment in the crowd tonight, but we saw a team that was just ready to do battle in this arena. They clearly wanted this road win.
Crystal clearly. They came in here determined to steal this game, Greg. Their effort level, I thought, was outstanding, and they just took care of business.
Tries a 3 off the inbound. Bucket's good.
Just look at how quickly the lead has grown here over the last few possessions.
Clear case here, partner, of
The 2K Sports postgame.
Freak